Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I am pissed off because if you don't try, you can't win. As simple as that. We can close the channel already today because this is the recap of today. If you don't try, you can't win. 95 minutes where I have to shut my mouth because I'm watching nothing. I don't know what to say. This is unacceptable. This is not okay. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off today. There is nobody to defend. Yeah, maybe Milik, maybe unexpected Milik, maybe Paredes. That's it. And Perin. I'm sorry to Perin. Disaster. Okay. In football, it's easy. It's easy in football. It's easy. You have two things that you have to do. You have to defend, you have to attack. Not only attack, not only defend. Did we make sure that we made that Fiorentina was not 100% dangerous? Yes. So 50% of the job has been done. Yes. But we are Juventus! 50% is not enough. There are some countries, when you are going to school, when you have 50% on your exam, you are not over, huh? It's not okay, huh? 50%. You remain there in your class. You don't go, you are not promoted. Because in certain countries, you need at least 60%. What does that mean, 60%? That you did 50% of your job and you tried a bit. We don't try. For 95 minutes, we don't try. You are winning that game. Defensively, it's okay. But you don't need 10 men. I knew how the game would have been. How the game would have been. In the pre-game, I watched the 4 games of Fiorentina. I received the stats. I analyzed the stats. This morning in Tuttosport, they explained in 4 frames. If you watch the video of this morning, how Fiorentina would have played. What does that mean? When they don't have the ball, boom, they press from the first second of the goal, they press and they will press you until you will commit a mistake. This is Fiorentina in 1 point. Did we see that? Yes, this was exactly what we saw. Not for 1 second, for 90 minutes. Then they put the block of their team, the 11 players, they put them really high when they have the ball. What did we do? We did the mistake that we should not have done to give them the ball. We gave them the ball. After we scored, we gave them the ball. And it's not the first time that we are giving the ball to that team. To any team. To Sassuolo, to Sampdoria, to Roma, to Spezia. Why do you give them the ball? If you don't like the ball, you don't play football. It's as easy as that. The ball. That's why when you were a kid, you were playing football. Because you love the ball. You want to kiss the ball. You want to hug the ball. You don't want to give it to someone else. When I was a kid and the ball was there, I took the ball. Always. And I said, hey, we play. I took the ball. Nobody could take that ball. When they wanted to take that ball, I said, no, I'm the leader here. I'm the one that will start and do the kickoff. I'm the boss. I love the ball. I want the ball. When I was unmarking myself. Give me the ball. And when I was not receiving the ball, I was pissed off. Juventus, they don't want the ball. Here, play football. We will be here. Okay, you defend perfectly. Can we say it's a masterclass? And please don't spam in the chat because I will be pissed off. I will sack you if you start spamming in the chat. Okay? You know that when I'm pissed off, you don't start to break me because I'm pissed off. So, we are speaking. I will read your comments later, but don't spam. So, the ball, you have to love it. You have to have the desire to have the ball in your feet. This is the basic. Then, you defend and you do something. You attack. You have ideas. You have an A plan. You have a B plan. You have a C plan. You have a D plan. It's not possible. You buy Paredes and it's the same game. You buy Di Maria and it's the same game. You buy whoever you want, Kostic, and it's the same game. We play 4-4-2, we play 4-2-3-1, we play 4-3-3, we play 3-5-2. Not in different game, in the same game. And whatever formation you play, it's the same. We don't want the ball. It is not possible that Juventus at the I don't know, 88 minutes, we are losing time. We are losing time. We have a goal kick. They are not running. They don't ask the ball to play it. They were waiting. They were waiting. No, I was criticizing Sampdoria. I was criticizing Roma for that behavior. We did the same, but the difference is we are not Cremonese, we are not Monza, we are Juventus. This is not okay. 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 All Sweden, thank you for a donation, buddy. The last time you put the donation before I started the live and I couldn't read them. So today I saw it immediately. Thank you. He's saying, I can't believe I'm watching this rubbish match. This isn't Juventus. It's a promoted Serie B team. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. I am really, really angry today. Defending is a skill. Don't underestimate that. Playing versus a Fiorentina is not easy. And we knew what they would do. And in a way, and then I will stop because I'm not defending. So don't change my words. Listen really careful what I will say. Defending, we did the job that we had to do. We did the job that we had to do defending. But that's the only thing we did. And this is absolutely not what we need to expect from Juventus. Absolutely not. If you want to blame, yes, Allegri today is at fault. Yes, the players are at fault. We were all screaming, yelling for Locatelli as a box-to-box. Disaster. Weston McKennie, disaster. Weston McKennie, Locatelli, disaster. Di Maria is another thing. Because Di Maria, we knew that he was not even, should not have even have played today. He played a few minutes versus Spezia. He played today 45 minutes. He started the game because of that, because we knew that he had no more than 45 minutes to test him a bit. It was not possible. The rest, disaster. Yeah, Danilo and Bremer, but why? Why? Because it was the only one to play. There was one thing at halftime I didn't even dare to watch at a certain moment the stats because I was scared. I was scared. If you're looking at Fiorentina, and that's the difference. And then I will read the message of Ron and of Moise. If you're looking at this, I didn't set it up, so give me a second, guys, to set it up. Because it's important also that what we are saying is correct. So probably the box is not correct here. No. Let me put it on. Mamma mia, disaster. It's okay. Anyway, we don't care. The one with the most touches from Fiorentina is Sofyan Amrabat. Where is Sofyan Amrabat playing? His position on the field is here. You see the number 34. He is a regista. This is the role of Paredes. So he touched how much? 92 balls. 92 balls. How much is Paredes touching from us? So from 92, we are going towards a player that is touching 44. That's less than half the balls of Fiorentina Amrabat. It's not because of Paredes. I'm not saying Paredes was bad. I'm saying Juventus was bad. Because who's the one that is touching most ball is, again, Bremer with 65. This is not okay. This is not okay. Whatever you want me to say, this is not okay. Absolutely not. So let me read the comments so that then we can go again. But you see that I am angry. I will not do a long live because then we will repeat ourselves. Beppe Bello, this is terrible. Ciao Bobby, Marco, Paredes is better on the bench. Allegri really isn't doing anything good for the team. I see a lot of Allegri out. This Juventus is a shame. I agree. McKennie, Rabiot out. Why Rabiot, guys? You see, that's why then I get even more angry. Ciao Beppe, I usually try to be more positive, but mamma mia, this was really bad. Really, really bad. A lot of people, most of the time, they are telling me, Beppe, you defend. No, I always try to see the positives and the negatives, and I try to be calmer when I'm analyzing. Today, there is nothing to defend. There is nothing to defend. So, there is no someone to defend. It's bad. It's bad. You start with a 4-3-3. You even have the men to play them. So, I don't understand. Okay, Alexandro. Yeah, Alexandro will be out like next year. But it's not only Alexandro. Quadrado, it's already the fifth game. Fifth game that is a disaster. Offensively, defensively is a disaster. McKennie is a disaster. Locatelli, disaster. Kostic, not good. Hey, not good, guy. You wanted to come at Juve? Show us. Show us that you wanted to be at Juve. Softic with the ironic comment, calma, calma, Allegri will get us to play more defensive. This attacking football is scary. He was with me on the Juve channel, so I already saw his messages that were spot on. Bertu, spot on, Beppe, you are 100% correct. Guys, it's not about defending, not defending. It's saying the truth. Some games where we are bad, there are some things that we have to say why we are bad, why it happened, why maybe Allegri did well, the rest did bad. Last time I said I don't remember what game, that the players did well, but Allegri did bad. So, but today it's everyone. Huh? Today it's everyone. What do you want to defend? It's true. Anthony, Isgro, awful. Breaks my heart to see how negative are approaching. But it's not, there is not even an approach. If it was an approach, it was already something. It was not even an approach. Not even. Keane was absolutely nonchalant, but Keane, another one that is entering and doing nothing. One thing is doing well, the first touch, the first time, and then it disappears like the rest of the team. Anthony Schifano, Allegri parked the bus at 9 minutes. Yeah, it's true. But it's not even parking the bus. Sometimes parking the bus, it's not a shame. But this is not parking the bus. This is, I have no idea. I don't like the ball. I have no idea. I'm scared. I will give them the ball. And then let's see. And then let's see. And you know, the only answer that we had at a certain moment in the end game was putting Bonucci on the field. Why? Why Bonucci? Because he's good with long balls. How many times did he try to do it? One time. That was the only solution. Hey guys, this is annoying. This is something that you start to reflect. Why Bonucci? Because he's the only one that will give you long balls. That's the only solution that you have. With a team as Juventus, with players Juve caliber, that's the answer that you have. Long balls. I know. Juventus absolutely out. Quadrado was awful, Cecilia, you're correct. You could think that Juventus was Spezia today, but Spezia was even better. Worse than Spezia. Winning one match and losing another is better than 2 draws. It's correct. Correct. New York Juventino, we play the level of our opponents. But this is something that I repeated so many times, and then we have the comment of Ron Risitano. There is a skill that Allegri has, and he's really able to understand how the other team will play. Okay? This is a skill. That should normally be praised. We should be here and say, Mamma mia, Allegri, he's the best coach in anticipating how the other one will play. And he's doing it again today because he knew how Fiorentina would play, like I knew. The problem is that a lot of time Allegri is not able to give an answer. So he's probably saying to his team, this is how Fiorentina will play, this is how we stop them. And then you have, I don't know, I'm just inventing, Kostic, Vlahovic, whatever. He's asking, Mister, I have a question. Yeah, tell me your question. Okay, we know how we have to not concede versus them. How do we punish them? How do we go and we fight and we win? And he said, you are great, you are good, you are skillful. That's why we bought you. So give me the solution. And this is a problem. I need to see offensive ideas, offensive patterns. Something that is happening. I need to see a Juventus that is going here, fino alla fine. Today I didn't see a fino alla fine. And that is pissing me off. Thank you, Ron. Sure, it was ugly, however, a silver lining. Fiorentina cannot keep this up all season. Juve left a hostile environment without a loss. I'm not worried. Ron, this time I have to say that I don't agree. I'm a bit worried. Because if it's Fiorentina, isolated case, I agree. We saw it versus Sampdoria. And versus Sampdoria, you are saying, yeah, but Di Maria was injured. Pogba is not there. This is not there. And guys, we bought Paredes. We had a Kostic. That it's not at the second game now already. The other one was his first game. So I'm a bit worried. I tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Cecilia, no grinta, no tactics, nothing. Allegri didn't know what to do. The changes were too late. But even the changes didn't give something. Beppe, I can't say Fiorentina have good players or better players than you, but the difference is the system, the style of play. Well, Fiorentina, with all the style of play of Fiorentina, they have one idea and they were doing it, and we were able to counter them, and at the end they scored on a counter attack. That's it, because the rest of Fiorentina play was not really dangerous. The problem is not how we stopped Fiorentina, because the system of Fiorentina, at the end, it was not even productive. It was not productive. They scored in the only goal that was the plan of Allegri and not their own plan. How crazy it is! They scored with the Allegri goal or the plan of Allegri and not the plan of Italiano. But that shows that they are able to do two different things. They did it only one time, and it worked one time. Moise. Ciao, Moise. Moise is saying, could it be intentional to save energy for Champions League? But this is stupid then. It's intentional. It's intentional. Of course, that you are resting Vlahovic, even if I have to admit that on that one I believe he was right, Allegri. On that one I believe he was right, because we saw Igor versus Vlahovic last year. They know each other so much, so well, that probably Vlahovic would not have done the difference. Today Milik was not bad. He was absolutely not bad at all. By the way, he touched one ball in the box. One ball in the box, and he's scoring. I don't know with what. I said the stomach goal of Milik. I don't know if it's stomach goal really or not. I believe it was something else than the stomach where he scored with. But no, intentional, no. Because you are spending energies like that. You know how hard it is to always observe and anticipating the move of the other ones? Mentally it's hard, and winning today would have given you that confidence to go to Paris. Probably we will use, and surely we will use versus Paris Saint-Germain. But you go with a winning attitude. Today, what is the message that you are giving? What is the idea? I don't understand. Thank you for your donation, Moise. Stefania Melis, super chat of... Wait, Stefania, thank you, Stefania. I don't know if you wrote something or not, Stefania. I can't find it back. But anyway, thank you for your donation, and probably you are agreeing with me being angry, because I am angry. Thank you, Stefania. Victor Cano, let me go to Victor Cano. Can we go immediately? I will try to go fast. You know it's not easy. I'm angry. I see trouble from the anger today. Victor Cano, ciao Beppe, I'm sad and angry. I hate watching the team. If Allegri ball is not bringing results, why keeping? Well, you know how much I defended an Allegri last year. There were circumstances why. No mercato. Probably. He did mistakes. Management was blocked and couldn't do mercato, whatever you wanted. First year after 2 years of absence, and so on and so on. And you defend and you understand. You point out when it's wrong. Of course you point out and you say, this was wrong. But this was good. But he said it. And that's why I'm repeating it with full of conviction. The past, and not last year, but the last 5 years that he was our coach and when he won 11 titles, were the last 5 years. We have to respect it. So that's why I'm not reading insults to persons. We have to respect the past. But now it's in the museum. Now we have to focus on the present. And the present means Juventus has to fight to win the Scudetto. I'm not saying Juventus is obliged to win the Champions League, is obliged to win the Scudetto. No. We have to fight and staying on top to try to win. Today, with 5 games, we are at 9 points. That means that we have 1 point less than Atalanta. And what's the other team? I don't remember. And another team with 10 points, Roma. Roma and Atalanta, they have 10 points. And they still need to play, so they can go at 13. This is not okay. But then, what was I saying? He said really clearly, we have to show today, we have to win the confidence today. We have to win for our job today. So of course, if not, he will leave. He will leave. He will leave. I'm not a person that is hashtagging out. You know that for me, I will never do that. I didn't do it for Sarri, that I really hated. But anyway, I didn't do it for Sarri. I didn't do it for Pirlo. I never did it for any coach. We start a project. We finish that project together. But at the end of the year, it's another discussion. That doesn't mean we are at the 5th, that it's finished. Huh? It's not finished. You have to keep faith. You have to go. You have to bring ideas. You have to change. But like this, no, not like this. Thank you, Dojun. Thank you, Dojun, for your donation, buddy. Really appreciate it. We have a new member on the chat. We have Salvatore. Grande Salvatore. You were there as well the last time that we were live. Grazie, Salvatore. Welcome. Welcome being a member of the chat. Let's ask someone to join you. Maybe we have to ask to Di Maria to come and say thank you to Salvatore that is here. Soon we will add Paredes and Kostic. I forgot about these two guys. I had no time. I was so happy that I was in Torino, that I watched 2 goals, and today I'm angry. How fast that this can change. How is it possible that we are not able to connect more than 2 passes? Not more than 2 passes, and even more difficult, keeping the ball more than 30 seconds. It was today impossible. At the 10th minute, and that's why we were winning 1-0, at the 3rd minute, 83% of pass accuracy in opposition half. Usually we are at 63%. And I'm complaining. We were at 83, we were winning 1-0. Because the ball arrives and Miliki scores. Today, if I have to check, I'm scared because I didn't check since long time. If I'm looking, 71%. You drop. It's over. It's a big pity, yeah. It's a big pity. Softitch, Allegri, new contract, please. I know how ironic you are, but... Arriva Bene's face watching the game was all of us. Guys, I was on the Juve channel if you saw my face live. We aren't winning the league, we have to wake up. But Juan, winning or not the league, it's one thing. What I want is fighting to give me the impression that you want to go and win that league. And this is what I'm angry about. Then you can win, you can lose. You can win, you can lose. This is sport. There is only one winner on 20 teams. And luckily, we are supporting Juve that statistically double the time as Milan, double the time as Inter, we are winning. So it's always a safe choice to go and support Juve. But today we were not fighting. And this is what makes me angry. Obviously, looking back, it is easier to talk now. But if it was for this, I would have loved to let Pirlo have a chance. But Pirlo, guys. Pirlo was Pirlo. Also him, I don't know if he would have been able to manage the disaster team. I tell you one thing, and I have always been honest on that one. If we went in a Europa League with Pirlo, I would have continued without pressure, building back. In Champions League, you have some certain expectation you had to change. I was not in favor to have Allegri back. That was not my first option. At a certain moment, I was looking around, and I was happy because he was giving me security. He was giving me trust and faith. But he needs to show now. He needs to show. Ciao Bogdan. I agree. And you know how much I defended Cuadrado in the other season, and now I'm not because he's bad. Ciao MK. Ciao Dimash. We do not try and we expect different results. That's a beautiful quote that you can find for free on internet, on Google quotes, and you find this. And you find it. It's written. You can't expect different results if you don't try, if you don't change. Thomas, we conceded when we were attacking them, and then we got scared. Exactly. But this is what happened. Do you remember after the Manchester United game that we were winning 1-0 with that goal of Cristiano Ronaldo, I believe? I'm not sure if it was Cristiano Ronaldo or not. You scored that goal, And then you concede at the 82nd and 89th minute, while you played for 82 minutes a great football. I speak about 2018-19, an amazing football. And after that, because you continue to attack, you concede 2 goals. And that's the key moment where Allegri is changing. And the team is changing. And this is today as well. After that we conceded that goal because we were attacking, we stopped. But this is not okay. It happens. It happens to concede. Ciao Giacomo, buongiorno Pepe. I have to say I've never out anything, but I think we need the true Mr. Back, a real ass kicker like Conte. I will repeat the same things about Conte. I believe that Conte is important for teams that are looking for, again, an identity. And he could do well, but it's not a long-term project coach. Not saying that Allegri is today. He's not today, because we see the results after today. Even versus Spezia, guys. I was at the stadium. I know what I'm talking about. It was not perfect. Dojun is saying, and did I went too fast? No. Wait, I have to pay attention. Wait. I will read the comments. Had no time for new players to build chemistry. This is correct. This is correct. I agree with that one. On Paredes. But Locatelli was there. McKennie was there. Not this year. 2 years already. You're speaking about last year. Last year, yes. This year, guys, Kostic is already there since 4 weeks now. Milik just arrived, but Milik played well. Thank you for the donation, Dojun. Let me check. Because Dr. SP renewed for the 11th month. Thank you, Dr. SP. And he's saying same energy here, Beppe. This hurts so bad. Thank you, Dr. SP. I will go to Arif. Arif as well. He renewed for the 11 months. And he said, Beppe, there is a lot of dead weight in this team still. Allegri bad, yes, but players aren't controlled with a joystick. They make the decisions all wrong. But this is why I'm not taking part and jumping on the wagon of out. Not out Keane, not out Allegri, not out this, not out that. Today, it's everyone. Everyone, because I agree with that. I'm not looking to defend Allegri. He's today. He didn't do well. He didn't prepare. He prepared well Fiorentina to not concede, but he didn't prepare how to punish them. So it's also him. But the players are a disaster today. Yeah? Today, the players were a disaster. A disaster. Mike Mazzarese. Ciao, Mike. The players' performance and attitude on the field reflects the mentality of the coach, I believe. Partially, yes. Then you need the qualities. It's correct what you are saying, because it's transmitting passion, transmitting confidence, explaining, training. But then it's also the players. A Weston McKennie is a disaster, guys. With all the respect, he's a disaster. Cuadrado, he knows Allegri since so long. He was a disaster. Locatelli is not playing well. How is it possible that he's finishing the game? How is it possible? It's not because you have no Rabiot that you can't play football. And now we are exaggerating. I defended Rabiot on certain things, but now we are exaggerating. Without Rabiot, you can't play football now anymore. No. But partially is true, Partially is true. Masgar Leonard, and sorry if I'm a bit late with reading your comments, but I'm catching up. I was watching, and the commentator said that it's 92 minutes and the players are wasting time, didn't try anything, as if Allegri was happy with the point. Sad. Well, it's not as if Allegri is not happy with the draw. But you know what happened? He didn't believe that his team could do it. Remember what I'm telling you. He was not believing that his team could do it. And that's why he was asking to stop. Because he said, we can't do it. But if you are transmitting, and then I go back to the comment of Mikey, if you are transmitting that message to your team, I don't believe that you can do it. It's the end. it's the end. It's the end. He's not happy with the draw. Of course he's not happy. He's a coach. He's a coach and he knows that his job is at risk. He wants to win, like you, like me. Please, no spam. No spam. He's not happy. But at a certain moment, he said, we have no solution and we risk to lose that game. So let's avoid losing, and I don't believe that we can do it. Mohammad, ciao Mohammad. It's no longer about player quality, it's crazy tactics we see. How will you score when the ball on other team's legs? Right from Paris Saint-Germain, so we lose 2 points. Yeah. Guys, stop spamming, Mamma Mia. Ryan, you are here since so long, Mamma Mia. Ryan, don't make me don't make me put you in timeout, Ryan. You write it one time and we agree and we read it. We read your messages. Don't spam. Next time I ban. Stop. Because then you have a guy like Hawk me. Last time I put him in timeout. He will start again and he's happy. These kind of things make him happy. He's happy. He can write. So Ryan, I know you since long. Stop spamming. Otherwise I'm going pissed off. More honest than this I can't be. Huh? More speaking about football than that I can't be. So I explain you. You are writing your frustration and all of them today are correct. All of them. But don't start. Thank you, Mohammed. And I agree, yeah. But it makes no sense to play to think about Paris Saint-Germain. It makes totally no sense. It makes no sense thinking about Paris Saint-Germain. 90% of the chances are that you will lose. So win today, and the other one you lose. Or maybe there is a miracle and you win. You never know. Football is football. Fix today. Not Paris Saint-Germain. Not Paris Saint-Germain. Ciao Katana, ciao my buddy. 0 shots on goal in the second half. Won the whole match. On target, yes. 4 in total. 4 attempts, 1 on target. Disaster. No same person can excuse or defend this freak show. I don't believe someone is doing, but you are correct. Nicolo, if we don't win Scudetto, I believe it's time for Allegri to go. I would change a bit, Nicolo. I would say if you don't fight for the Scudetto. Today, if Atalanta or Roma win, it's 13 points. At a certain moment, you are, I don't know, 7th, 8th. We are only the 5th game, of course. But it starts to create a small gap, a small gap, a small gap, a small gap. Ciao, Filip Rosada. How are we so bad at ball retention? Disaster. Disaster. Robert, ciao Robert, even afraid to watch a Paris Saint-Germain game. Where is Juve? But Paris Saint-Germain, anyway, you don't even need to watch. They are good. Then they can flop a game, but it's a game that they flop, like Monaco last time. Then, guys, football is football versus Paris Saint-Germain, and that's what will make me angry. Maybe, probably you will mock me, huh? Probably, and you will be correct to mock me. But Paris will win versus Paris Saint-Germain, suddenly. Out of nowhere. And we will celebrate and we will be happy. We will jump in the air. But then, deep inside of me, I will be pissed. Because why are you able to play beautiful football versus Roma? And why are you able to play football versus Paris Saint-Germain? Thing that didn't happen yet. Huh? I'm just fantasizing here. Huh? But why are you not able to play versus Spezia, Sampdoria, Sassuolo? And today, what was the team? I don't remember. Fiorentina. How is it possible? How is it possible? How is it possible? But people were telling me the same last year. Chelsea. We won 1-0. Then, the other game, we lost 4-0. Football is football. It's crazy. Yeah. You don't have to judge on 90 minutes. You have to judge on parts. And if I am honest, 5 games of Serie A, we have 9 points. This is what Juve deserve. 9 points. But there were 15 available. Thomas, we missed the Chiesa factor today. Yes. Depay today would have done that probably. A Chiesa. But I don't want to use Pogba, Chiesa as excuse because we know that they are not there. And we don't have them. And we have to do with the men we have. Last year, a lot of time we didn't use it as an excuse, but we explained that it was part of the game that we had no players available. Because one was injured, he came back, the other one was injured. Probably today we had some choices. We had some choices. Every time I watch Juve play, this happens. I think it's better to stop. Please, MK. Please. That would be really... I would be thankful to you. Beppe, what do you think about Paredes? In my opinion, Rovella was better. No, guys. Today, I liked Paredes. I liked Paredes today. Can you tell me what you thought about Paredes before I continue to read the comments of the other people? There are a lot. So 30 minutes ago, there was Robert Jirigjian, who was saying, even afraid to watch a Paris Saint-Germain game. Where is Juve? I already read that. Stavros, I didn't read the one of Stavros that say, Beppe, 8 months that I'm here on the channel continuing to believe in you and Juve, but no build-up and chemistry, nothing going forward. Totally agree. There are 2 new members on the channel. It's Fikri. No, non-members. They subscribe. But Fikri Amanula and Febri Kurniawan. Guys, it's easier to read other names than to play versus Fiorentina, apparently. Welcome to the chat. And also to Martoshi. Welcome to the chat. Stefania Melis, Beppe, I was just saying that I can't believe I woke up at 6:30 a.m. to watch this garbage. Even an optimist like me at this point is wavering. We are in family. We are in family. You and me, Stefania. You are positive. I am positive. But positive doesn't mean that you have to accept everything. That doesn't mean also that you become an extremist. I don't believe in revolutions. I don't believe in I don't believe in these kind of things, but in objective analyzing the situation to understand how to do better. This is what I believe in. Finding solutions where it goes wrong. Today, it's hard, huh? Today is really hard because I didn't see any. Thank you for the donation, Stefania. Mike Savasta, how can we play against Roma but not the smaller teams? You have also the factor of fatigue. But it's not only fatigue, yeah. It's just that there was no reaction. There was no reaction. Ciao Beppe, ciao Juventini. Such a frustrating game, ciao Aldo. We need to improve and fast. And that's an important word, the factor fast, because it's 21 games until the 13th of November. In total, 6 games of Champions League, 0 of Coppa Italia, and the remaining part, so 16 of Serie A. So it's nearly half a season before the World Cup. We already played 5, so we still have 16 with 10 more in Serie A. If you are not there, if you are not attached to that wagon, at 30 November, tutti a casa, all at the home. It's over then. BA, do you believe Juve will qualify to Champions League next season? Yeah, but if you are asking me this today, I will always tell you yes, because I believe in Juve. And I always believe in the fino alla fine spirit. But it's true that I have the fino alla fine, and that's my mentality. And I'm not lying when I say I really believe in it. But what I saw today, they missed it. Then Juventus, they can wake up tomorrow and decide to win versus Paris Saint-Germain and launch the season. But as Aldo was saying earlier, fast, because we have no time to lose. Beppe, did Perin save the penalty or did Jovic miss? He saved it. But actually, he's slightly touching it, but enough, because it would have been on the post, I believe. It would have been on the post, but probably post and then goal. So, boom, boom, goal. But thanks to the fact that he's touching it slightly, he's touching the post and he's taking another tournure so that the ball is not entering. So he saved it. Yeah, but he's touching the ball. Daniel, players look completely out of willingness to fight, and that's the problem. This is what made me angry. Perin saved it. Yeah, he saved it, Nicola. Steve, one player will not help this team because the team cannot pass the ball. But I agree. But we have a lot of new players now. We change everything and everyone. We change. Who do we change? Okay, McKennie, Locatelli. But Locatelli is a player that should play well. Huh? He should play well. He was playing well. Today he disappeared. This season he disappeared. And sometimes he had like flashes in some games. I don't remember. But also versus Pecce was not visible. When did he play well? The game before I left to Italy. Was it Roma? Roma he played well. That's it. Azzurri Juve. Yes, we are missing the guys that aren't here. But why is Locatelli bad? Hey, we were just speaking about him. Something very wrong. But, then, because we criticize, okay, 41 minutes, we criticized Allegri, okay? Keep it, remember it, so that you don't tell me, Beppe, you're not criticizing Allegri. No. Now I want to say something in favor of Allegri. Everyone was criticizing Allegri because it was because of him that Locatelli was flopping. Because he was playing him out of position. Today he played his position, he played bad. He played bad. And I love Locatelli. I told you so many times I love Locatelli. And I believe that he will be not the best player, but the best improvement, the joy of season 22-23. Well, 5 games has gone, and on that one, at the moment, I'm wrong. I'm totally wrong. Mike is seeing the positive thing. He's saying we are so lucky to have a backup keeper like Perin. But luckily, because he was gone last year. He didn't want to stay. Luckily. Daniel Abdelnour. One positive note is that Paredes was strong defensively. But he's able normally to bring you defensive skills and offensive skills. So I was happy with the performance of Paredes. Now also him. He has no 90 minutes in the legs because it's a long time ago that he didn't play 90 minutes. Guys, we need to talk. Seriously now. We have to take decisions here. Dimash, remember for 8 months. Anything I agree with you, Beppe, Allegri needs to show he's the man. Yeah. You need. Because in life, I was angry. You remember I was angry with Dybala when he said at the microphones, I have nothing to prove anymore. Mamma mia. This made me so angry. What does that mean? I have nothing to prove anymore. And nothing to prove to anyone. It's not true. Wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever your job is, you have to continue to prove. Because from the moment that you don't prove, the first factor is remembering the past, being grateful, forgiving. But that's only a moment. Because then people will start to say, but we already forgave 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Now you have to prove. So I was angry with Dybala because I said he was wrong. Allegri didn't say, I have nothing to prove. He said, I am. And everyone is under discussion. The past is the past. We have to forget it. Like Milik said the same, for example. Good. But you have to show it. We accept some answers now. We need some answers. And I'm confident that we can do it. That's why I'm pissed. If I was not confident, we are here. Ciao. And it's over the season. And we don't even get angry. When you agree, and when you give up, you are not angry. You're not angry. It's okay. Another season, transition, next year, a new coach. No. This year, if McKennie have scored at 2-0, it had been difficult, but the way he passed the ball is a mystery. Absolutely crazy. Well, you know that I defended Cuadrado, not on his debut of the season, because 5 disaster games from Cuadrado, but I defended Cuadrado 2 times of the choice that he's making to go on target. When you were criticizing him for being selfish and not giving to Dusan Vlahovic the first time, the second time I don't remember. And I said, no, that's not true because the angle was difficult. It was really difficult to find that angle to Vlahovic, and the second time as well, he has to go and shot. Then, goal is goal. Not goal is not goal. Of course, you have to go on target. And that's what he's doing 2 times. McKennie today is doing something crazy. He has the vision. He can go for it. Go! Then, the goalkeeper is doing his job. Okay, we tried. Di Maria, of course, he was angry with McKennie because he didn't shoot. Of course, Mo Del Piero. Ciao Talisma, Mukta, Beppe, did you see Locatelli nutmeg at around 50 minutes? That was beautiful, of course, but I prefer no nutmeg, but a beautiful and solid performance. Paredes was good, I agree. So I was asking yourself, and now you're answering me from, or I'm reading the answer from a few moments ago. Steve Cano, Perin, Danilo, Bremer, Paredes, Milik were good. Big thanks to Perin. Perin, Danilo, Bremer, Paredes, Milik. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. Bremer new, Paredes new, Milik new. The reality is that we drop back so heavily, so we can't... Look, I will show you. People, you can read the comment meanwhile of Daniel. I will show you this. So here you have... But I don't know why here it's not... Wait. Let me do something. Wait. This is always a disaster here. Okay. Let me show you here. Okay. This is the formation, okay? Juventus is in purple, really strange versus Fiorentina, but Juventus is purple, Fiorentina is in black. Look, the average position, I will show you. Average position, when I will click here, Juventus is in purple. Look. You see? You see? Average, this is average of the starting 11. Average, you have only 2 players, Milenkovic and Igor, that are in their half. 10 players of Juve are in their own half. Only Kostic is there, isolated on the left. That's it. That's it. Low block. And this is something that I asked to change from last year. Remember, I said 3 things. Changing that low block that should be higher was one. Do you remember I said that I didn't want to see it? Second thing was accuracy. Shots and passes, it's accuracy because we were a disaster. And third point, I said changing the way we are attacking because we are only going on the right side with pass to Cuadrado, and we will see what's happening. If you go to the attacking thirds here, so attacking thirds, what do we see? Juventus again in purple, 31%, 31%, 38%. So this is something where Juventus started to change. The first thing, accuracy is still a disaster. So disaster in accuracy, disaster in the position of our block. And then you see here that we are changing, yes, but look how thin the lines are. The purple lines are super thin because we never attack. And probably we went like 2 times here, 1 time here, 1 time here. It's not enough. New member of the channel. We have a new member. It's Dawal. Dawal that became a new member of the channel. Thank you. Thank you, Dawal. Really appreciate it. Sometimes I'm asking myself, how do you do, guys, to find the energy to become members of the channel after a game like that? It's something that I will never understand. But guys, you are genius. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member of the channel, Dawal. Really appreciate it. Football talk, you think, Beppe, there are a lot of teams... Oh, the message has gone. No, it's still there. There are a lot of teams with much less quality than Juve, but play way better football. It's true. It's true. It's true. Mario, Loca stunk today. Precise. He didn't play well. If we think, Palla... If we think that the draw versus Sampdoria is the most upsetting because a draw versus Roma, Fiorentina are always in the deck. For me, the one versus Roma was even more upsetting because you can miss a game like versus Sampdoria, for example, because we totally missed the game. We didn't even deserve probably to draw, even if Sampdoria was not dangerous. But God, so disaster. Miretti needs to play more. But he's playing a lot, huh? He's playing a lot. Don't forget Miretti. Don't forget that Miretti, he didn't do the preseason. He played super late with under 21. No preseason, so he's going, and probably he's going out of energy, and probably he's the one that will play versus Paris Saint-Germain. We have to rely on a kit of 19. Disaster. Did Allegri say 1-0 is the best score? It's bad if he did. He did. Not now, huh? But now I don't know, because I didn't listen to the post game, but I would be... I don't know. But in the past, he said it. Yeah. He said it multiple times. Thank you for the donation, M Key. We have something crazy that happened in the chat, because Ron Rusitano, he said, you know what, Beppe? Let's cheer up a bit some people. Let's make some people at least happy a bit, because he gave 5 memberships. Let me check to who he gave the membership, because I can't find it. No, I don't see it. But I don't know to who. But he gave 5 memberships. So can we say thank you to Ron Rusitano that gave the 5 subscriptions? Grande Ron. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I'm trying to check if no, I can't see the names. I don't know why. But grazie, Ron. Thank you, guys. If you received a membership, guys, it's thanks to Ron. So say thank you to Ron. Grande Ron. Grandissimo. Softitch, please read what Allegri says. He's happy with the team. We didn't have a single shot on goal since minute 9, and he's happy. But guys, you know why I never listen immediately to the words of Allegri, because he has the skill to make me even more angry. Because I know that after the game, if we play well, he will not say that we played well. If we play bad, he will say that we will play well. It's after a game of 95 minutes where I don't listen. I listen and I watch the verbal, non-verbal expression of Allegri in press conference before the games, because he's revealing a lot. In post-game, I don't. So I don't know what he said, first of all, because then reading a translation from someone that is not watching doesn't help. But if he's happy with the team, he's lying. And he knows he's lying. So then if you want to believe that he's happy, you believe it. Then it's not defending Allegri again. Today, guys, in 1 hour, we didn't. By the way, we will stop because I want to watch football. I didn't watch football today. I watched... I don't know what it was. Ciao Nick, the site, it's Opta. It's a site. It's a professional site. It's not for public. You can't access it publicly. So it's from Opta. What position did Miretti play by? I didn't understand. When he entered, he played 5 position. Not because of him, but because we kept continue to change. It makes a sense for me to go and look what he says. I don't care what he says after the game. Seriously, guys. You see, Shervin is saying, Beppe, is it even worth listening to Allegri post-match comment? No, it's not. What I want to know, and that's true, what I really want to know is, what is he saying in the locker rooms? Not to the press. I don't care about what he's saying to the press. What is he saying in the locker room to the players after a performance like that? Because if he's saying to the guys that he's happy, and I can guarantee you, guys, I work at Juve, okay? If he's saying to the players, I'm happy with your performance, then I agree. If he's saying to the press, I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care. Jackie, thank you for Jackie. One of the last comments, guys. We're stopping in 2 minutes. Like last season, you can't just pick up yourself now and again for one big game and play well. That's not winning team, and you need to have certain standard you can't drop. I agree. I agree. I agree with the comment of Zaki. One game is not enough to show. It's even more frustrating. It's even more frustrating, to be honest, because you show that you can, and then you disappear again. So let me read again if I understood it well. Is it to me or to the team? Like last season, you can't just pick up yourselves now and again for one big game and play well. That's not winning team. Okay, it's for the team. It's not me. I was thinking it was me, that I was angry just for one game. No, I'm angry for the beginning of the season that is not at the level of Juve. Some flashes. Merola, we can't play under high pressing teams. Yeah, but the teams they know at a certain moment, huh? Beppe, how did you get that package for the game? Your own box. Ness, did you watch the video? It was sponsored by OneFootball, guys. There is no lie in that, huh? I work with OneFootball since really long because I use OneFootball because I believe in the project. You know, I was contacted to work with fake T-shirts, and I said no, I don't care. Sometimes they contact me with really strange proposals. I always say no because I don't believe. OneFootball I always believed in since long. So I talk about OneFootball, and now they are launching that new activity that I speak about, and I will continue to speak about in this month. I believe in 2 days we officially launch. Now there is early anticipation that are really great. And they said, Beppe, you can go to the stadium and you make a vlog. So fantastic experience. I don't know if some people didn't see the vlog. The vlog was great, I think. But I agree with Zaki. You can't just spark and then disappear. It's even more frustrating. Let's hope for a draw to Milan-Inter. But I always hope that they draw. Last season, I would have probably hoped a bit more Milan to win so that Inter would lost. Now a draw, and I'm happy. Even if I'm happy because they don't win. But we can't depend just on the other teams. We can't depend just on the other team. Usually, I defend Allegri. Today, Ciao, Paul. His level of anger tells me players not doing what he wants. You see, this is what we have to read. It's not the first time that he's receiving a yellow card this season. Last time versus Spezia, he was totally out of the field. So there is something that makes me still think that sometimes players are still not doing what he's asking for. So I agree on that one as well. Prediction 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. No. Make some goals. 2-2. 2-2. With goals of Theo Hernandez. 2 goals of Theo, so that we jump a bit. Well, guys, game is about to start. It's starting. What time do they start? 6 or 6:30? 6, I believe. Thank you. Let's see if I have still the energy. And then after Milan-Inter, after Lazio-Napoli, we go live, and maybe with a bit more clear idea we can speak again about what we need to do better, because it's not okay. Ciao ragazzi, ciao Mario, ciao Yorian, ciao Kamambocco, ciao Hash88, Cecilia. I'm sad. I can't say anything anymore. I'm sad, worried, and you are not reading my message. But I always read your messages, Cecilia. Look at that. I'm just reading your message. But I know that you are angry with Quadrado. You said it a lot of time. Quadrado, you are not happy with Allegri. But this message, I don't read them, of course, because you're speaking to New York Juventino. So here, do you think that Rabiot could play in Paris? I really think we needed him. Yeah, I believe so. Cecilia. Don't be angry, Cecilia. I know. Don't be angry. You know that I always try to read them. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you see, I'm really worried after so many games. We are still no clue on what. But I agree. We are speaking about that since the beginning of the live. Hi, ciao Cecilia. Ciao guys. Ciao to everyone. Ciao to Ron Rositano, Robert, Joshua, seeker of truth. And that's maybe what we have to do, seeking the truth. No, don't speak me about the Zerbi. You can tell me that you are not liking Allegri, but don't speak me about the Zerbi because I don't like. I don't like the Zerbi. Ciao Joshua, ciao Tariq, ciao Mike Mazzarese, ciao a tutti, grazie, forza.